What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zay
and T Money,
and we back with another episode of Zay and Tay. We got some special guests in the building. Make some noise for yourselves. And like I said, man, like we always do, we just gonna get straight into it with the topic today. First off is talking about fake gifts. You wanna?
No, go ahead.
Fake gifts, man. So we seen a video on social media where a young lady, she was married. She's been married for a few years. She got the ring diamond tested, and the ring turned out to be fake. You know what I'm saying? So I'm big on, like, it's just about the thought. You feel me? Like, you got the ring. That's what the end goal is. But she called her husband and started spazzing on him, and, you know, that was pretty much the end of it. So I'm going to open it up. Tell me what y'all think. What's going on?
For my wedding ring, I'm not gonna lie, I do want a real diamond ring. That's what I've been waiting for my whole life, a proposal. I plan to get married once, and hopefully it's just once, but I don't want a fake ring. I feel like I've earned that real diamond ring. It's not like I'm asking for a whole bunch of real diamonds. My wedding ring needs to be real. It's just, it is what it is. That's just what I'm not used to, but that's what I know when people get married, it's a real one. I'm not trying to get a fake diamond. It's not like it's played.
So let me ask y'all, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know about you. Is it not more about the thoughts?
It is, but we all know a wedding and proposal is the woman, oh, you gotta have a nice proposal, you gotta, the engagement ring. Like, y'all get just a regular band. That's just
I got a question.
It is what it is.
Go ahead, talk to me.
So what if the diamond was somewhat real? Like it still passed the diamond testing test, but it wasn't always real.
I'm not gonna go to the extreme. You gotta have these conversations with your person first off, but I'm not gonna go to the lengths of I need to test it to see if this diamond is real. I'm gonna hope that it's real because I've had that conversation with my partner saying that I want a real diamond, so I'm going to believe him. But I mean, if it's fake and I don't already said, and if you lied, it's about the intention too. If you said, oh yeah, I got a real ring, and it's not, and it's like, what are you doing? But you just gotta have that conversation.
So what if he tell you, oh, I'm not in a good financial position right now to get you a real diamond ring?
Then we'll wait. You have to talk about these things. Don't make it seem like you're getting a real ring.
Hold what you got.
That's what I was
but he
saying.
said let it down the line. I could upgrade you to a real one. How would you feel? Would you still wear it?
We can still wait.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna have to figure it out and communicate.
Marriage don't mean nothing no more, man.
Because
look.
It does.
All I'm saying is, like, back in the day, like in the 1800s, right? They wasn't having wedding rings. You know what they was doing? They was doing ceremonies and
times
babies.
have changed.
But
ceremonies and babies.
Times have changed.
At the time, that's what was good for them.
Right.
So it depends
It's
on
a
your
different
specific
time.
relationship.
Man, I know it's some women out there that's okay with just
It
getting
is.
proposed
Nothing's
to.
ever 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all are saying that y'all just...
Personally, we both only
Really?
want real rings. It's my wedding ring, like I said.
You can
Just
take
like
your time, save.
So like what
So
go ahead.
the question is like, does it matter like if it's an expensive ring or not? Can it
I'm
be
not
like the
putting
most basic diamond ring? Y'all
I'm not
do that?
putting a price. It has to be over a certain price. I'm just saying it's right. Like he said, it's about the
But
thought.
you
But
gonna-
I do want a real nice. If I like it, it can be the not that expensive or really expensive. I'm not saying it's a set budget. I'm just if I like it, then I like it. But I do want a real diamond ring.
I got
think
something.
most women talk about what type of ring they want.
Go ahead, Rhea. What you saying?
I think most women talk about what type of ring they want
Right.
with their partner or with their friends, so they can go through the
They
line and
know.
see like, okay, she wants this style of ring like this. So it doesn't always have to be an expensive budget, but it could be the style that she wants.
So if it's Pandora approved, what we talking? We good? Damn. Pandora, what we talking? We good? Man, both sides.
I mean, if Pandora steps this game up,
If that's what your woman wants, then that's
it's what she
fine.
wants.
So really, if
So
we
what
be
if your woman don't want the bare minimum? What if she wants something very expensive?
Then you're gonna have to talk to her and explain to her, babe, I don't have the funds.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to work
Just
something out.
compromise, and
But
she'll
you
still
gotta
pick something that she likes.
look,
So
piggybacking on his point. Piggybacking on his point. I'm stuttering. Piggybacking on his point, though, right? So let's just say it's a dude. Look, he's an upstanding gentleman. You feel me? He's a hard worker. He loyal. You feel me? Maybe he got Malfunzo.
Why
That
are we
means
trying to bring loyal in
his-
it? Like that's just a part about being in a relationship. Yes.
Right, so let me finish. You know what I'm saying? He got Malfunzo disease, which means Malfunzo, and basically he can't, put it all out there on the line, but you know what I'm saying, he wants to marry you, right? So look, so y'all just said y'all don't want a fake ring, right? But he'll get you something up to par.
Yeah.
Now let's just take another dude, right? He having it. All types of cash. But he not willing to try to propose to you, right? He just stringing you along for years and years and years.
No thanks.
I got something to say.
So neither guy can win?
Well,
I mean, he can take his time. Like, okay, like, let me wait a little bit. I know what you want, and we can work towards that.
You just gotta find the right.
It's all about
I'm not gonna
communication.
get.
It sounds like you gotta have a bag, fellas.
A ring.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, brother.
Yep. All right, so this for the ladies. All right, so y'all said the size and the price really don't matter as long as it's real and it's what you want, right? Okay, say if your ring is not that big, but you go around your homegirls and they got no rocks on their feet.
Damn.
You gonna feel some type of way. You gonna be
Must
like, damn, my man got me a little ass ring. Like, you gonna feel something. You're not gonna say it out loud, but you gonna feel some type of way deep inside, right or wrong.
Maybe a percentage, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I got the ring that I wanted, what can I be mad about? That's what my girls wanted. That's not what I wanted.
It's not for
It's not-
show.
I'm not trying to
necessarily.
compare rings. If I like it, that's all that matters. It's not a certain price that it needs to be. If it's a real diamond and it's what I asked for, in the area of what I asked for, I'm perfectly fine with it.
So E, let me ask you. See, we switched up the panel today. E's actually married. He made it through the struggle. It's tough out here. You're a married man, right? I don't want to put your business out there. You already said it.
Hey, you already did.
I mean, I'm saying he got a wedding ring on. I'm saying you ain't got to divulge into the details. But was your wife big on like, i.e., you know, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is the one who can't get no love from me. Okay, my bad.
No, you good. Yeah, I mean, you know, for me, I kind of agree with the ladies. You gotta, you know, pay the cost of the
You know what? I feel you on
It's
that.
not
though.
difficult.
It's
So,
not.
you know that a wedding
Saving.
is only for the women. Like, who gives a damn about a wedding? Like, for real.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I mean, I paid like $500 for our wedding because of COVID. I was happy. Was I going to prolong it and wait until COVID was over? No.
Thanks.
We could just go ahead and have the wedding so you can get a nice little ring. Now, I done paid it off. Thank God. At the end of the day, the wedding is for her. You know, make her feel special, make her feel like a queen, you know. Just go ahead and pay that cost because at the end of the day, that's what the wedding is for.
Hold
That's
on,
what the
hold
ring is
on.
for.
Nah, but you was able to buy her a ring, but you only paid $500 for the wedding. That's not normal.
And that's
I got lucky.
right
I got
there.
lucky.
The wedding doesn't have to be big. Certain people want an expensive wedding. I personally want more of my funds to go into the honeymoon. We can have a simple, private wedding, intimate wedding with close friends and family, but the wedding doesn't have to be like extravagant. I want a personal, private, extravagant honeymoon. Like you just have to, like I said before, communicate with your partner to figure out where the budget is.
I
And
agree with you. It depends on your partner too.
Because really,
If you know your woman likes nice things, then you know what you're getting.
you know what you
yourself
signed
into.
up for, right?
If
You
want
made it to the
somebody,
wedding.
you can put a little aluminum top on there.
talk heavy, yeah. Y'all know the
Then-
rubber ring?
Yeah, the rubber ring.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go rubber on their ass.
Exactly. That's what you gonna pay for.
That's what you want.
So if you want you a top tier chick, you gonna pay that cost. If you
Exactly.
want a little bottom chick who don't care, go ahead and get her.
But what if the bottom chick treats you better, man? What you talking about? We gotta go with what we're accepted, right?
What do you want? What you want as a man? What you want?
You asking me personally right now?
Anything. What y'all want? You want a chick that wants anything?
Man,
I
I
If you want me to be
to the
honest,
best.
if you want me to be honest, I think I agree with them because if you're gonna get a wedding, if you're gonna do the proposal, you need to do it right. You shouldn't get a fake ring if you're gonna do the proposal.
Exactly.
I think you should do it right. As a man, you shouldn't just buy someone a fake ring.
Oh wait,
If you know it's fake,
let me put your business out there. Jordan's engaged. I brought some hitters with me today. I brought some hitters with me today.
Calm down. It's good. What's up?
Because I want to ask you, because I actually went to your proposal.
Yep.
And so, like I said, when you opened the box, I couldn't see it because I was kind of far back. So, was you?
Does he say you got her small ring, bro?
Bro, I was it was a lot of
That's
people.
not true.
That's not true.
You said it's the after motherfucker. I can say motherfucker.
No, you good.
Okay.
I mean, you can't. Yeah.
I can't. You told me I can't say that.
You can't make no money when you cuss people.
But so yeah, like, is your lady, your fiance, was she like big into like the Jordan?
No, I mean, she never pressured me to propose to her though. I just did it with my own free will. But,
As you should.
yeah, she never really pressured me though. But we was together for like 6 years before I even proposed.
You made it out the struggle, my boy.
Yeah, you ain't never lied.
Anyway, so okay, so we got the consensus on the ring. So now let's go ahead and dial it back.
Right. So you said something the other day. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. But how? What if your man wants an expensive wedding ring
I was just about to
too?
say that. Okay.
Now,
you want an iced out
What
ring.
about
This-
that? Yeah, oh, yeah, my ring gotta be iced.
I'm not-
My shit gotta be iced.
right? Because nowadays men like to
People
wear,
gifts.
you know, blinged out jewelry. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. It's all about communication once again. But just like how in our previous slides, men love to talk about women and their body count, and you know, it's a double standard. We know we praise men that have higher, and women, you know, it's like, oh my God, you're a hoe, whatever. So let's keep it like that. Women should be women, and for the wedding, women should be women. A man should continue to still get that regular band, and the woman
Regular?
should get
That's crazy.
the basic band.
Hey, show your band.
And the woman
That's
should
crazy.
get that. I mean, that's nothing crazy. I'm saying like super expensive, like how you were talking about. Let the woman, the wedding, like he said, the wedding is for women. So let the woman get the expensive ring. I'm not saying I'm not going to buy my husband an expensive ring, but
So basically saying
I don't agree with
it's
that,
only for the woman.
I'm not
for the
saying
man.
I'm not. What man literally goes to all the wedding plans and all the events and cares that much about the dishes, the flowers, everything? No man, not a lot of men don't do that. I'm
A
saying
lot of
some
men
men do. Obviously, nothing's ever 100%, but I'm saying most men. It's, you know what, the wedding is for the right. They show up. The wedding is for the woman. I'm just saying. Like,
So then the majority doesn't matter because you're gonna have those few numbers, and it does matter to certain men.
right, and like I said, communicating with your partner is all that matters, and
Dang.
you'll figure it out.
I just thought about it since he said it. So what if the man is having it, right? He's having it, but the woman not. But the man wants something icy. Is he basically
He knows,
paying for it?
he knows what he's dealing with. Obviously, you're not going to ask somebody that you know they can't find that.
You gotta know
Or
what
you're not going to
doing.
marry that person. Like, you know,
You
if
ain't
you're
about to
marrying that
have
high
no
maintenance woman.
Nah, cause look,
You know.
basically what they're saying is you know what you're getting yourself into, but even as a regular man, if your wife just like expensive things, then there's certain things you have to compensate for it. So if you want to buy her an expensive ring, just know you're gonna be paying that off over time.
Yeah.
So if she in the same position that I'm in, and she working, and she got her own money coming in, why can't I also want something nice? and
She
she's working
she
for
has
it
to be
pay off?
willing to do it. You have to know if she's willing to do it.
No, but
And-
we're not talking about if she's willing to do it or not. We're just talking about the fact that if that's what she expects from you, then you should be able to get the same from her.
Right, and you have to communicate that. If she wants, like, if she doesn't want to buy you an expensive ring, don't get her an expensive ring.
Yeah.
You didn't just start. You didn't meet her and just like, well, I want to marry her. And y'all got to get have a wedding. No, you were dating her for however long, and you guys learn each other and know each other. So you know that she's high maintenance, and she knows that you're high maintenance. So you would have to know that about each other. So
Yeah, but look, honestly, if your partner really love you, they gonna be willing to put up with whatever.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
and willing to
Now you
do
talking about love. That's right.
everything, anything for you. Yeah.
Yep.
So let me ask y'all this. So we're gonna dial it back from the ring a little bit, right? Let's just go something even smaller, less expensive. Let's talk about these bags. I know ladies, y'all like the bags and everything like that. What if there's this Louis Vuitton bag you want or whatever,
We
right?
ain't got it like that.
$2,500 bag, whatever it may
We
cost.
ain't got that.
And let's just say we can go to the flea market in Atlanta and get the same bag for $50 to $100. But you don't know the difference.
It might be peeling, but it's real.
After a year or two, it starts showing its wear and tear.
But you know.
What's the verdict on that? Y'all like you broke, you cheat? Like how's y'all feeling if you somehow find out it's a fake one? Because these fakes is getting better and better from what I hear.
It depends on the lady, honestly. Like me personally, I'm not gonna go that far to want a fake one. Like I'll just rather have the real one.
Right.
I'm not gonna force something.
Right,
Yeah,
no,
I'm not gonna
what?
force
No,
something.
you're not gonna do that to her. No, right, we would, but I'm
But I'm
saying,
saying if that's what your man gets you though, are you gonna enjoy the gift that he got you? Or
if
you
your
not gonna
woman,
use it?
if you know your woman has never had any actual real designer and she's been wanting it and it's like, oh, she's trying to save or whatever, you should be willing to do that and buy, if you're able to. If you can't, okay, so don't speak about it. Wait till you save that amount up and get it for her. But like I said earlier, it's the intent. Don't make it seem like you bought a real bag when you didn't.
Yeah.
Well, what if you don't say nothing? You just come in with the orange box and give it to her. Like,
If you
what
don't
you
know it's fake,
You don't
then
have
it's
to worry about
fine.
that,
If you
but
don't know it's
it's not
fake, then
that
it's fine.
deep.
Me personally, I'm not big on what's real and what's not. I really don't know, but I know if I'm buying something particularly expensive, I'm getting it off the actual website. But I don't know. I can't just look at something like, oh, that's fake or that's real. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So what if the dude don't know? And you know he come with that
How
box
you
and
just did
that.
that? If he doesn't know.
If you don't know, that's know.
I'm not going to go out of my way to see if something is real in my man.
The dude does know that it's fake, but he just don't say nothing. Why he had to say something?
That's fine, man. Why you
That's
giving
not
out
lying.
fake shit?
That's not lying.
That's
If he don't know, why would he come up to you and be like, hey, babe, I just bought you a fake bag?
Right.
Oh,
You
you're
know what I'm
saying
saying? It's like,
Ain't no point.
if you ask, he'll tell you, but it's just not necessary.
Because when he might just come in, all you gonna see is the orange Louis
That's
bag.
false pretenses, though.
Look. You gonna see the orange Louis bag, boom, sitting on the kitchen counter, boom. You like, oh my gosh, thank you, boom. When you walking around to the malls and the stores and going out for brunch with your lady, they just gonna be like, dang, girl, where's your bag, boom. You ain't gonna know.
Exactly. Who cares if it's somebody?
I'm not
That's what I'm saying. You don't say that.
It's real always if somebody pointed out.
But we grown. Who gonna say something?
Ain't nobody really gonna say nothing. But if you intentionally buy a fake purse, it's like my God.
I'm not going to know if it's fake or not.
It's really a principle on that.
Yeah, it's you intentionally buying a fake.
If you like,
if you
oh,
didn't
yeah, I'm
know,
gonna buy
it's
my
different.
girl, I know she want a real bag, but I'm gonna buy her this fake bag intentionally to fake, like, then that's just,
Just get her a bag if you can afford it.
if you can't afford it,
Get her a
don't
bag
buy
if you can
it.
afford it.
Y'all be buying.
It's not that serious, a fake or not, it's not, just don't
Get her a
try.
Michael Kors.
Well, she don't like Mikey.
She might not like
And then go
Michael
to something
Kors though.
else.
Now that's another story. No one wants to rid of Michael Kors.
So
Sometimes you just can't please your woman, then, bro.
That's true.
Because listen,
you gotta please him in other areas, brother.
Sometimes you can't.
You gotta please him in other areas, brother. You feel me?
okay.
Well then.
Okay, so the verdict, it sounds like from the ladies and the other ladies, is that
My name's Ramadan.
my bad. But the verdict, it sounds like, is basically they don't want nothing fake, regardless of anything, pretty much. End of the day.
I don't have to have.
Mostly don't lie.
So you're saying you also, it don't even matter about getting designer in general, right? Y'all cool with like H&M? Y'all cool with regular
If
brand?
I like it, then I like it. It doesn't have to be a name
Don't
brand.
If you take the H&M bag, you down to earth.
Yeah.
You down to earth if you take the H&M bag.
yeah, because really what it comes to is if you can't buy yourself a bag, then you shouldn't be mad that I'm getting you a cheap bag or not buying you an expensive bag.
I
You should
agree.
be able to- if you want an expensive thing, you should be able to afford it.
Exactly. A lot of women nowadays be wanting men to have a certain amount of money, but then they can't reciprocate that. I don't understand that. You should be able to reciprocate the same. But that is true. If you can't reciprocate it, why would you want? Yeah,
It's a man who's willing to trick off though.
it is.
So they have this sense of autonomy. I can get it.
I got it.
I can get it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Now, what's sad is these days everybody's tricking off. Even people that don't have money tricking off.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They spending their life, they whole check.
I used to
I
trick
just
off.
put my little jig on that pool.
You said what?
It's getting hard for regular niggas now.
Speaking of, I'm glad he just kind of murmured something over here. He said like, can I say it?
Go ahead.
He said he used to trick off back in his younger day before he was married. So I want to ask the fellas, you know what I'm saying? We can be honest.
What's up?
Y'all ever done tricked off? We already got your answer, Jordan. You ever
I
done?
feel like all of us tricked up at one point.
But I mean, let me ask you that. What is considered like tricking off? Is it just like paying to get something, or is it?
Yeah.
Is that all
Yes,
we classifying
No,
that?
that's not tricking off.
Yeah.
What
You said it's not.
No, that's not tricking off.
What's
tricking off?
I mean, you could consider that part of tricking off like paying for sex. But tricking off is when you just giving up money to make that person happy in hopes that you're gonna get something in return. That's what tricking off is.
Yeah, that's
That is
true.
true.
So what is paying for sex?
That's something too.
Just
Give somebody money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler,
Okay.
what do you think? What's the definition?
I'm tricking off?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like, it's just, like, I mean, it's not really no set in stone, like, what it is, like, it's either like, You paying for everything, you giving her this, giving her that, just to get what you want. You tripping, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
You think it's a mentality? Because, like I said, some guys really just want to.
Honestly,
I think about this,
if
bro.
you really have it like that, can you really consider it tricking
Well,
off?
that's what I was
It's
going to
regular,
get to
you know
next.
what I
It's
mean?
like,
I think about it like this though. You know what I'm saying? You a nigga, you having your way, right? And it's a bad female, but you know what I'm saying? You know she hold herself accountable to a higher standard.
Yep.
You're gonna do everything you can to do to impress her because she already been exposed to everything else. So of course you're gonna buy her this, just to show her like, hey, same thing these niggas was doing, I can do. You know what I'm saying? So we got Google.
I got the Google dictionary.
We got Google.
I think
Trick
it's
off.
Urban Dictionary. The definition of tricking off is to spend money on a female who is not your woman.
Mm-hmm.
Men use this phrase and men only. Also means to engage in a sexual activity with a woman who is not your woman.
How you know she a woman?
What?
This Atlanta.
Right.
So that is the definition of tricking off. So I guess we've all been there, fellas. You know what I'm saying?
I think we all did that.
We all did it.
We've all done that.
Female, have y'all checked on a dude before?
Nah, no need.
No.
Damn, they just was like, not at all.
For what?
She didn't answer.
No.
No.
Man,
Why?
fellas, we are bad.
Yeah, we got to start changing the power.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
gotta do something about this. We gotta.
I gotta speak for y'all.
No, y'all just gotta, you know what I'm saying?
You really just gotta get a girl that really like you. That's all.
Yeah.
It is. At the end of the day, you know, if you experience a girl that really like you, ain't nothing too much. You know what I'm
Yeah, she
saying?
give you money.
Okay,
You're
she's
right.
paying the bills, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Invite me to your class next time. But look, let's switch gears for a second. We want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, I don't know all the facts, so if y'all know anything, y'all correct me. But Mr. Nick Cannon,
He's the
you
GOAT.
feel me?
He's the fucking GOAT.
Mr. Nick Cannon. I believe from what I saw, he's got
10.
9 and 10 on the way. So
10.
it's 10.
Yeah, it's 10. He's the GOAT though.
He's got 10 children or 10 baby mamas. I don't know.
Both.
Oh, okay. So same number.
No, I don't think
I think it's just 10 children.
Yeah. That's
So
what I know.
it's
It's 10
10
baby.
kids. I think it's like 7 or 8 women though.
Okay.
He got like 10 kids.
So I just want to, first of all, I want to ask y'all ladies, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say you tried to be a wild and out girl, right? I like to do scenarios, hypotheticals, right? You tried to be a wild and out girl. Taylor, you know what I'm saying? You go out there, do your little fizzle right there with you. You know, after one of the shows, Nick come to you like, yeah, I really like your potential. I really like, you know, maybe we should, you know, talk sometime, you know, go out for dinner, go out for drinks. And you already know his situations. Are you, you know, trying to advance your career as far as, you know, maybe going to hang out with Mr. Cannon with the boss, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your thought process on that? Like, what?
Ain't nothing wrong with me hanging out with them.
Okay.
I can hang out with somebody. It's all about networking and who you know. As far as sleeping, and if we do, and having and keeping the baby, no.
What if he give you $1 million?
Well, that's what I was going to do
No.
next hour.
That's
To
a
have
child.
the
That's
baby.
still my child with this man with other women. No.
So is it more because of, like, let's just hypothetically say, because I just want to know, like, what the game is like. You know what I'm saying? What that's coming.
What?
Huh?
I want to know what the game is like coming from somebody like Nick Cannon. Like, what do you think he's saying to convince me? Because it's got to be something past the money, right?
These
It
women,
can't be.
just
It's got to
want.
be something more than that.
He got a different purpose, man.
No.
He got a different purpose.
It has to.
I mean, like, it's got to be something more than the money.
It's the same
It is, yo.
I don't
Hold
know.
it down. What's up?
I really don't know not to say what's wrong with these women, what is wrong with these women, if it's the money or whatever, if he's just a smooth talker or what. Because nothing could make me want to have and actually have a child with someone that has multiple baby mamas, no matter how much money he has. It's still my child at the end of the day. Huh?
No,
I gotta
because
understand.
if you think about it, there's a whole lot of single moms out there.
There is,
A lot
and
of
I'm not
people-
trying to be one
listen,
of
listen.
I'm not trying to be one
A
of
lot
them.
of people, some people don't care to have a family. They just want to
True.
have the kid, you know what I mean?
And I do.
And you gotta have a kid with somebody that's a celebrity, and you're gonna be eating off of them for probably the rest of your life.
And
At least
I wanna,
18 years.
I don't want to be a part of that percentage. I was raised with a single mother. I'm not trying to continue that traditional line. So it's just
Break the cycle.
certain women.
Oh God. Good women. That real right.
Yeah, what about you? What, I mean, that bad come in.
I feel like they're limiting themselves by like doing that. Like they're just thinking of like a check up until like the kid is 18.
Right.
Because they're mostly the sole caretaker. Because he's a provider. He's just bringing in the checks. but they have the time, like raising and all that, and it's even beyond 18. So it's like, I know he's not in every household with all those kids taking care of them. So it's kind of like limiting. They're taking the easy way out. So I wouldn't do that personally.
Fellas, let me ask y'all.
We're good, bro.
If y'all had Nick Cannon money, how many you blasted? What you doing?
Nah, I ain't doing what he doing. So he got 8, 9 baby mamas.
8, 9, 10, something like that.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, you can't be in every household at the same time. Like, you gotta be present for the kids.
True.
Like, just handing money off.
Yes.
And you need to have a good relationship with all of the women.
Yeah, there's no way.
And if they like each other too, to spend holidays.
It's not really
That's a
like
lot.
a structured
It's
family.
really impossible.
No.
It's not a structured family.
As a man, you gotta be there for your kids. Like,
Okay,
that's important.
For real.
Now, you gonna be dysfunctional. You already getting some wilding out chick pregnant. You know, that's already downhill right there.
Damn.
That's that's crazy.
He hired him. He tripping. He saw potential.
They know, to get them pregnant.
I mean, hold on, my bad. What was the question?
It was just, if you had Nick Cannon money, if you was in Nick Cannon situation, are you following in those footsteps, or are you kind of like reserving it, or is it like whatever happens? Like, what's your?
Yeah.
Nah, personally, this is me personally. I can't speak for nobody else because some people want a whole lot of kids, and the way to get a whole lot of kids is to obviously go through multiple women. But personally, I just want to have kids with just my one wife. So, as much as she's willing to give me, that's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Tyler?
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm stepping. Because alright, so look, if I'm having my way, and I want everything to be like, you know what I'm saying, everybody cool, collective. You know what I'm saying? If I'm having money, bro, I can just build like a little small little neighborhood and keep everybody close.
Yeah.
If they want to do it, they can do it. True. Now, would that be mad? But it's just like, alright, if I 4 baby mamas, let's just say 8 kids.
Yeah.
And that's 2 each. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that is. 4 houses. Nick Cannon can build 4 houses and you know what I'm saying, establish the mother like, hey, I was
you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I can do that. I can put you in this house. I can establish you. I can do what I need to do, and I still in my kids' life day to day.
Yo, that's facts. You got a community.
Exactly. How would you say
Hey, you changed his mind.
How you gonna be if you make that type of money, you ain't got no time for no kids like that.
You gonna be traveling?
But it's not like they're in different states though. Listen, when I'm home. I see my kids.
But look, if you got listen. If you got 4, based off your scenario, let me turn this way. If you got 4 baby mamas, right? That means you're expecting all 4 of them to be on your accord. Like, hey, yo, we gonna live in Atlanta.
Yeah. I
got your houses built. I don't care about your family in North Carolina or New York or wherever you gonna stay here with me. Boom, that's what it is.
Perfect situation.
Talk to me.
Look at Country Wayne. If y'all don't know who Country Wayne is, Country Wayne comedian. He literally take care of all his baby mamas. He got like 7 baby mamas, like kids. He take care of all of their bills, rent, buy them cars, and he put them all in houses. And they all quarter. And listen, he built the house and he has half his kids living in the house.
Yeah.
He got lucky.
He better be funny.
What about a relationship with like your woman? Like, you don't want a relationship with like solely one woman? Like, what about a relationship with you?
No. Are you gonna be okay with your baby mamas having other men in their life?
That was I wouldn't want other men around my kids at all. Like, we're not doing that.
That's bound to happen.
Yeah, you're like,
You ain't with
because I feel like to an extent, like with Nick Cannon or just anybody that got a lot of baby mamas, I feel like a lot of them kind of, maybe, I hate to talk about men in this way, brainwashed some of their women into believing, okay, like, it's only me and the kid that you should be operating with. If I find out anything else, it's like, you cut over.
I mean, polygamy is real. Some men have 9 wives, you know what I mean?
I feel like, but that's what's happening though, because like, I think with one of Nick's baby mamas, she got like maybe 2 or 3 of his kids. So I'm just like, yeah, she's either the main or the crazy.
I mean, if you want me to be honest, dude, as far as like the family, I want like my family to be like structured. So I feel like if you got a baby mom over here, then you got a kid over here, no disrespect to what you talking about, but if you got a kid over there and a kid over there, it's just too much. You feel me?
That's why you got them all in the
No, you gotta live in
You gotta have a structured family, man. You gotta have like the mother and the the mother and the father present. And it's like you got a mom right here, you got a mom right here. It's just all these different emotions dealing with these women. It's gonna be a lot. I feel like you can't really have like a structured family if you have an auto.
I think a lot of these dudes,
Alright,
they
so
want
what's
to
up?
like Lawrence from Insecure. Just want to have a baby with some random shit. Just pay money and go do what you want to do. That's how I look at a lot of these guys that do that type of stuff.
So like, y'all give me y'all opinion though, as a woman. Like, so at what point do you say like, okay, I'm not gonna fall into the clutches of Mr. Cannon's traps?
I'm not gonna sleep with him.
You true?
What?
Girl, you missing out, man. You missing out. You know what I'm playing?
I'm saying, so like, take away the money. You don't feel like Nick Cannon like a charming dude? Like his mouthpiece gotta be talking about
He could, I don't know, but I mean,
Bro,
Like that
it
shit,
matches,
that
right?
shit
Better than
hard.
Future, better than
I mean,
whoever the
That's
top
not-
We
player
got
is.
money. We know we got
just
money.
to have a mouthpiece means you can sleep with a woman. I mean, some women, but I mean, that's not the only thing.
bro, look at the chick
it's
that
the
he's
word.
getting, bro. It's low quality.
Brandon trying not to jump in his
They look good, but it ain't like as much. There ain't much to them. What else they gonna do, bro? But look good.
So let me ask y'all, who do you feel like is at fault? This for everybody. Is Nick at fault for,
Both.
or is if anyone's at fault, is Nick more at fault or is the woman
I
more
mean,
at
they
fault?
chose to do it. I wouldn't say no one, but I mean,
Yeah,
they're both
females
healthy.
Really,
really.
I mean,
The woman decided to keep the baby,
women
but he was
obviously
willing
wanted
to
get pregnant.
Is
Nah,
that
I'm
was
saying-
willing to not wrap
If
it
they
up.
didn't want to get pregnant, they would either be on birth control or
They would have
So
took
it's just a
that
woman.
trip.
It's
They
just
would
a
have took
woman.
that trip.
Yeah.
They would have took that trip.
It's just a woman.
yes.
I'm saying, but
The
I
woman-
mean, how could she get pregnant if
So-
he didn't? If he wrapped it, I'm confused.
No, listen. So basically, she didn't know that he nutted in her. Is that what you're trying to say?
If both parties are, she was willing to sleep with him
She
for
was
one,
willing.
and to keep the baby. He was willing to have sex with her without a condom.
Yeah.
They're both at fault.
No, we all know that Nick already wants these kids. He said that he did. So he's doing it on purpose. But the women also want him to do it because they allow it to go through.
So if he's not like disappointed, then right, he decided to sleep with them, which he's fine. And if they're upset, then I mean, then it's their fault. But if they're not, then no one is really at fault. If he intentionally to get them pregnant,
They
and
grown,
she
yeah.
knew.
Exactly. That's what she wanted.
They both grown. It's a conscious decision between both of them. They both
Right.
grown.
It's not
Ain't
just
ain't no
one.
pressure fault. Just deal
It takes two
with it.
people to.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Have
just
a
came to mind. Fellas, we might have all homies that maybe got one or two, you know what I'm saying, kids or whatever the case is.
Mhm.
So like, at what point do you get on your homie's ass like, yo, what are you doing? Like, if you Nick Cannon homeboy, are you like, bro?
That's a grown ass man. You gonna make your own
I
decision.
mean, you want that.
And it's not even from a money
You
aspect.
can tell a man. You can tell a man something.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what
tell
it
somebody
is.
something a million times, but they don't. They choose to listen. They're not gonna listen, but they're gonna do whatever they want to do at the end of the day.
That's what he wants too. So that's like he's not like doing this on accident. He's
Is that
doing
like
this on
something
purpose.
he wanted? Like,
I mean, that's something he wants. So I ain't gonna stop him from doing that.
So y'all wouldn't like coach your homeboy like, hey y'all.
and tell them.
That nigga a millionaire.
Well,
I ain't
like
saying
let's
that.
just take Nick Cannon out of the equation. We all maybe have a homeboy or two that's out here living like it's his last adventure.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
So like, do y'all not be like? I mean, I tell my homeboys like, yo, you just did what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, you need to tighten up, kiddo. What you,
All right, so
what
what
you
if you
on?
go out and have another one? He basically just didn't listen to you.
I mean, like you said, he a grown man at the end of the day. I'm just saying, like, as men, we do low key. I gotta admit, we gotta hold each other accountable when we
Yeah, we gotta hold
we're
you
messing up.
accountable for sure.
We are out here the masters of slanging. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta, with great power comes great responsibility. That's what Spider-Man Pop said. Grandpops, my bad. You know what I'm saying? So I do think we gotta hold each other more accountable. So I just wanted to ask y'all, do y'all be holding y'all pops accountable? Like,
For sure.
when y'all live
Yeah.
together?
For sure. You gotta
At
hold
the end of
it.
the- like I said, at the end of the day, that's like telling when your products they keep being in and out of jail. Hey, bro, you gotta stay out of jail. Every time you say, bro, you gotta stay out of jail, bro, you can't keep going back, and he go right back. It's obviously like
He like whatever going on
exactly.
in there.
That too.
He like whatever going on in there.
Another dude.
Because you already got some partners that gonna do some fucked up shit regardless.
Talk at me, whatever.
You know what I mean? So we're like, bro, if you up in the street and they're like, bro, do you see that they fucking the game up? Then you really gotta put them in check on God.
Just put my ass down.
Shit, for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have a lie to you, bro.
Then-
Hey, I have a lie to you, bro.
Say that one time.
Hard ass shit.
Let me ask y'all. Like, you got a homegirl, same question. You got a homegirl, you know what I'm saying? She out here spreading them, you feel me, like a field goal.
Makes
What
sense.
you holding her accountable? You like, girl, you need to stop. Like, you need to get on something. Like, I feel like it's different for girls and guys. I feel like girls be like fake, like, oh girl, you good, just you gonna be good. Take care of them. I'm auntie. You know what I'm saying?
What if you get pregnant though by somebody you don't really care for?
That happen all the time.
Yeah, that's why it's single mother.
Boom.
That's everything.
I'm asking y'all just because y'all a woman. I can't, you know. What do y'all? What's your?
I can only give my advice and opinion. Don't mean she's gonna take it. You know, if she's going through something, then after a certain point, then I will step in and say something. But I can only do so much. If she want to do that, then you can do that. I can just try to give you advice and guide you. So I don't think that's good for you that you should be doing. But she's gonna do what she want to do at the end of the day.
Ria, you talking some sense into your homegirls?
I agree. Like, I'll speak up, but like you said, like, it depends on the individual if they're gonna actually go through with it or do whatever they want to do.
But I'm supposed to stress if she not listening to me.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? You just supposed to want more for your, you know.
Right.
Some
And like
people
I said,
gotta go through stuff to
right to
understand.
learn.
They gotta go through that
Yeah.
pain and trauma. They gotta go
I
through
feel
it.
like
And then she gonna come back crying. I'm
Gotta
like,
go through those
"Right,
bodies.
you know, I told you that you shouldn't have did that, but you know, you have to learn the hard way. But okay.
Let me ask y'all this, because this is something we're gonna touch on before we get on out of here. I know everybody been hearing or seeing, like, fellas, I know we can talk about this more probably. Why do girls be saying this whole thing on like social media about like these new niggas out or these new dudes out here are sassy? Y'all been seeing that? Like, oh, these guys are sassy. Like all the men now, they
We know our words, fellas.
Well, I mean, what y'all, you been,
Sassy.
yeah,
We know
like
our
girls be
words.
like, these men are sassy. They always got something to say bad. They like flavored drinks and you know whatever. Like, ain't nothing wrong with flavored drinks. You got some over here.
I don't know. I think it depends on what they mean by sassy. Now, I can see like, you know, from like me about to be 30, and these younger kids. I can see these dudes. They're a little bit strange. You know what I'm saying? They're not as tough. They're not really.
You talking about the fellas?
Yeah, the dudes. They ain't really having their feet in the mud like that.
Yeah, they feet not in the mud.
They I don't know. I can't say sassy, but it's a little different though.
So you agree, like the dudes here, the cloth is different that they cut from.
Yeah,
Like I said, that cloth is like,
Yeah, they come
I
from a different cloth
haven't
for sure.
seen that personally, but
So what's some bold?
you feel like it's different how the dudes are nowadays. You feel like they're a lot more. We just gonna say quote unquote feminine.
some things like say like, okay, some dudes don't want to drive. Like most dudes back then would drive or something, or know how to fix your car, like take it to the like car mechanic for you. Like I could think that, but I haven't seen those sassy videos, so I can't really speak on that. But that's just some of the things I've seen personally.
Jordan, what you think? You think it's a different?
I don't really know. I don't know about that, dude.
I never heard of
I ain't
that.
never seen
That's
that.
We just had Google.
That sounds like
back
a compliment.
So basically, Google says lively, bold, full of spirit. So
Cheeky, bro. I'm telling you. Let me see.
I think it'd be better if we like saw an example.
see,
What they mean by
sassy.
That's
for a girl.
Yeah, that's
someone or
what I'm saying.
something that is lively, bold, or
A little feisty.
But I ain't saying
You
they got
wouldn't
a
call
little
it
attitude
feisty.
now.
No,
No,
that's
no,
not-
that's not-
You know what I'm saying? So girls be calling like, oh, these niggas, they a little.
So basically, they're
they
saying they're a little.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
that.
they're a little soft. They're a little soft.
That's what, yeah, like a little soft. Yeah,
They're a
that's
little
what I'm saying. It's
soft.
like it's supposed to be an insult.
They're a little
Are
fragile.
they princesses and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You can see that?
I can see where they would say that
Bro,
though.
I swear I be sitting on Twitter all the time.
I can see where someone would say that though.
Why you say that? Why you?
Because I mean, like some dudes, like you said, you're not from the same cloth. It's like
That's weird.
it's like niggas like me and him, like we not built from that. Like you dudes down here, like in Georgia, like I'm from up north, like we not doing shit like that. Like you niggas coming up here, fruit flavored drinks and shit, like nah, we not doing that in Bronx. Like word to my mother, I feel you on that.
Tyler, what you think? You feel like
Nah, I'm
nowadays
just-
we need to man up more, or like what? You think
So,
women
I
need
can
to
see
woman
where
up
you
more,
say
or
that.
what?
Cause I even kept
like I
myself.
said, at the end of the day, bro, females are gonna have something. We're gonna have something negative to say about each, you know, what I'm saying, gender here. But like I said, at the end of the day, if a man know his worth, he's gonna act a certain way. He's gonna be like, all right, like, it's not impressing me. Like, so of course, a female will feel like, oh, this nigga not. She gonna feel some type of way. Just like if we run into a female and she knows her worth, she's gonna act a certain way. I don't want to necessarily say it's like You need to man up. You a man, you a man. You a bitch, you a bitch.
I don't think dudes should be sassy. I'm gonna be honest, or feisty like that. Like
That's what I'm
attitudes. I don't think they should be like that.
No, the B word wasn't for the females. It was just like, man, yeah, just throw that out there.
No, if they sassy, like I don't think a dude should be sassy. I don't think like I feel like you're more feminine than masculine.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
If somebody said it to me, I feel attacked.
that's what I'm saying.
You
That's
say
supposed to
sassy,
be
if you
insult.
don't tell me
Sassy's
I'm
like
sassy,
attitude.
that's like basically saying I'm gay.
Yeah.
Like a
Hey,
feminine
to me,
tendency.
that's insult. I'm not gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Taylor, you feel like the men need to be more men these days?
Yeah, we're gonna have to compromise, but take over that masculine role, let me be submissive in the feminine role, but all the extraness need to stop. But you are able to express your emotions for sure.
Okay.
I don't want to not say you can't. No,
we're about
you
to
should
need
be
to break
able.
down for a moment what masculine means. What is masculine?
What
Like what is non-masculine to you for a man that would just be like a turn off? Like, yo, you just non-masculine.
Like crying.
If he's complaining more than me, like.
you complain.
But you should be able to express your emotions and how you're feeling. I'm not saying don't do that because I need to know how you're feeling. But if you're complaining, because I know I can be a bit dramatic. So if you're complaining more than me, then that's a problem. But just stick to the traditional way.
So basically,
Oh,
don't
so
say
only
nothing.
the woman can complain. Or you can't complain more than
No, I'm saying I know I can complain a lot. So if you're complaining more than me, like
Like he just right there with you,
Come-
like
like-
you like it's
I'm
hot, and
both
he's like, oh my
like-
god, it is.
I'm
Well, oh my god, me too.
they complain. I'm not saying y'all can't complain, but you can.
It's a way to say it.
a way to do
So
it.
like, if he hungry, be like, time to eat, time to rub. Deepen his voice a little bit.
That has nothing to do with it.
I feel like it's about how you say it too. Imagine your man was like, "Babe, I'm so hungry."
You know, like, what the fuck?
That'd be weird.
That would be weird, wouldn't it?
It's
That would be
weird. It would.
But he not like joking. He like,
Be dead serious.
He might tell me. He said tell me. He didn't say tell me. He said tell me.
It would throw me off for sure.
Oh man, that's
No, I don't think dudes should complain that much either, honestly. Like, I feel like some dudes should, like, some stuff, like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes the dude has to be, like, the strength in the house.
Right, y'all would be
And, like, sometimes when you come into a home and you, like, repeatedly, like, bring in that energy of, like, complaining and negative energy, I feel like that's effective on the house
Yes, sir.
and a whole. So I feel like a dude shouldn't honestly be complaining all the time. Try to chill, relax. If your girl is complaining all the time, then you need to be that rock. I'm sorry, that's just how it is.
yeah, it'll be leaning
That's
on
how you gotta be,
woman.
bro. That's how I see it.
Your woman can't be like your emotional support. You gotta really do it on your own, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is.
Like you say, you gotta be there rock for your lady.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you gotta be there rock for
Go
sure.
through emotional roller coasters.
Yeah,
That's just part of what
yeah, you gonna
nature.
deal with that. Yeah, that's just how women usually are more emotional than men. But I mean, if you see a dude got feminine tendencies and he's always in his emotions, I mean, that can be a turnoff. I mean, it is what it is. You can't control the turn-ons and turn-offs to women.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Anybody got anything? We good?
No, yeah.
We good? All right. Well, look, man. We got another good episode. I appreciate everybody coming in. You know what I'm saying? Make some noise for themselves. Everybody in the background, make some noise for themselves. It's like 77 people in the back. But once again, I appreciate everybody coming out for another episode. It's your boy Zay,
And T-Money.
and we out. Yeah.